At least the government has recently announced it. Alas, we will of the main epidemiological indicators. First, a decreasing number of hospitalizations. Finally, since we
National Legislative Assembly and the Council of States need to implement parties to work together for reconciliation and other security organs is not progressing. The process is critical to boost the hopes
for getting over the COVID-19. I didn't know that he was sick. A number of challenges, defeated them, all of them, by using even higher than 1964. But those we also handled them, and we were in the mountains. These are the ones which caused the displaced people. Now, then the issue of the COVID, so that it was able, but out of those, 1,040 are the ones who had the virus. Europe and from the United States and from Afghanistan. Not only exchanging experiences by our technical teams, but also instead of depending on others, and also these African conflicts is elections. Of course, the elections must be planned for. I thank the chairman for convening this meeting. Secondly, I congratulate the executive secretary for getting over the COVID-19. I didn't know that he was sick. So congratulations. I just have 2 points. Point number one is that in Uganda here we have been having a number of challenges, but we have overcome them. One challenge were the locusts. These ones we got waves and waves of locusts coming from the Red Sea, but we defeated them, all of them, by using the army mainly. And we found ground spraying more effective than aerial spraying. That's how we defeated the locusts. Then we had the problem of the rising waters of the lakes. We have had so much rain, even now it is raining. And the lakes, Lake Victoria went up to record levels which have never been recorded. The last time the lake was so high was in 1964. It had gone to 13.41 meters. But this time it actually went to 13.46 meters, even higher than 1964. But we were able to manage the water. Fortunately, we had built more capacity at Jinja, the exit of the Nile, so we could allow more water to go, so that it was able to somehow mitigate the potential floods in Uganda and in Kenya and in northern Tanzania. Then we had the problem of the floating islands which were, because of the high water level, they started breaking off. But those we also handled them, and we are going to build a barrier on the exit of the Nile so that no more floating islands disturb us in the future. Then we had landslides in the mountains. These are the ones which caused some death because of too much rain. Some people died and some were displaced But again, we were able to feed the displaced people. Now, then the issue of the COVID, the virus. Up to now, we have had 1,040 cases of positive. This is after we tested a big number. We have tested 226,000 people. But out of those, 1,040 are the ones who had the virus. They were mainly coming from outside, from Dubai, and from Europe, and from the United States, and from Afghanistan. But out of those, as I speak today, 984 have recovered. And we have had no death. Now, on the issue of COVID, I call upon the Igad member countries to cooperate by not only exchanging experiences by our technical teams, but also working on the 3 areas, developing a vaccine, working on our own diagnostics instead of depending on others, and also developing our antiviral capacity for treating the virus. Because the treatment we are giving now, our health people are giving, is simply to support the body to fight the virus by itself. It is the body of the patient which is now fighting the virus with support from the health workers. We must get antivirals which kill the virus. That's what we need. We are working on this, and I'm sure we can work better if we all work together. Now, on the side of the economy, some aspects of the economy have suffered, like tourism. Tourism has suffered, and also the bars industry has suffered. Those who go to drink, have stopped them from going to drink. Then the hotels have suffered. But the other sectors are doing well. Agriculture is doing well, and industry. And I heard the executive secretary talking of food security. Here we have got too much food. All the food here, please come and take this food. Too much bananas, too much sugar, too much milk, too much. Everything is too much here as far as food is concerned. So please, I can see His Excellency Kenyatta is laughing. Please take the eggs, take the eggs, take the sugar cane. It's a dilemma that some parts of Africa don't have enough food. Here, the food is rotting. This is really not good management. So we should cooperate and take advantage of all these advantages. So that's how we have been able to deal with all these problems we have been facing. But the virus is still very dangerous. As you have seen in other countries, when they try to play around, a lot of people die. So I hope we can cooperate and really defeat it completely. Now, finally, on the issue of South Sudan, I really congratulate the parties who are involved. The South Sudanese are our neighbors. I congratulate them. And my only comment is that, as you have seen in a number of countries, the real ultimate medicine for stability is elections. Elections. You know, when people go for elections, they are forced to deal with the issues of the public. Otherwise, the public would not elect you. So I think the parties in South Sudan should work quickly through this interim period so that they plan for elections, because the elections will enable all parties to be accountable to the electorate. And as you have seen in a number of African countries, that creates more discipline in society, because if you are going to ask for votes, you must behave well toward the population, otherwise they will not vote for you. So I think the ultimate solution for these African conflicts is elections. Elections, of course, the elections must be planned for, must be free and fair, but they are the ultimate cure for instability and for accountability and for good governance. I thank you very much.
Mr. Chairman, let me join my colleagues by expressing my gratitude to you, Your Excellency, for convening this summit, which comes against the backdrop of the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic. I also want to thank our esteemed Executive Secretary, Dr. Wokne, for his brief on the current status of our region, and also to say that we have received news of his recovery from COVID-19 with much relief and gratitude.
And their boundaries has now been settled and governors have been assigned to most of the states. I extend my gratitude to those who have participated directly or indirectly to make the peace deal happen. My special thanks also goes to African Union and the Troika for supporting the implementation of.
These are commendable strides that illustrate a determined leadership as well as a concerted, united, and responsible action. Alas, we still note a few shortcomings, such as the delay in confirming
widespread flooding that took the lives of hundreds, displaced hundreds of thousands, and damaged critical infrastructure in our member states. Your Excellency Chair, Excellency Heads of States and Governments, amidst this disheartening situation, you will also agree with me that the first half of 2020
to peace and security posed by intercommunal violence and violent extremism. Having listened to President Museveni, particularly on the issue of food security response to the still unfolding COVID-19 pandemic, it gives me the opportunity to congratulate you